Those 4 rings, man.
Oh my goodness, this stuff is so overwhelming.
Happy Wednesday. I am not gonna lie, guys, it's a little bit awkward because the guy in the car next to me is sitting in his car. He walked up right after I got in my car, and I was like, this kind of just ruined my vibes for wanting to vlog, but that's okay. I'm never gonna see this guy again. I'm pretty sure he has out-of-state plates on his car. But anyways, hello, welcome back to the vlog, or welcome if this is your first time tuning in. If it's your first time, my name is Isabel. I'm just a girl. I'm a mom. I am surviving, sometimes thriving in motherhood. Just trying to get through my 30s. Just trying to get by day. But the sun is shining. I'm feeling good today. I decided to dress up a little bit for work. I'm not wearing just my work crew neck and, you know, my yoga pants. Just got myself a coffee and I'm really excited. So, about a week ago, I got myself out of the habit of drinking coffee first thing in the morning because I was in this really bad habit of like waking up and within 5 minutes making a cup of coffee. So I got myself out of that habit. Then I got myself in this really bad habit of going to buy a cappuccino at Spot every day because chef's kiss, they have amazing cappuccinos. Obviously, I love coffee, right? Like I am a coffee lover, caffeine addict, you know. And I was like, how nice would it be to have like an espresso machine at my house? But like those things are expensive, right? But thank goodness, my brother had one just sitting on the counter that he's used like once. So I was like, hey, bro, what you doing with that machine? And he's like, I guess you can have it. And I was like, I just want to test it out, you know? Like, I don't want to buy one and then like not even use it and whatnot, not like it. She's like, let me test it out. Best case scenario, I get really good at it and you know where to come for a free delicious cup of coffee at any time. Worst case scenario, I don't even like it and I give it back. So because I like Spot so much, I decided, also I don't know if this is crooked, this kind of looks crooked, I'm so sorry if I'm crooked, but I decided to buy their espresso beans. I actually wanted to buy them yesterday because on Tuesday, so it's Wednesday today, on Tuesdays they do $2 off their bags of coffee, but they didn't have any yesterday. They got their shipment in at like noon yesterday, but I didn't feel like coming back. So I was like, whatever, I'll spend the extra $2. So that's what I did. So I'm really excited. I just have to learn how to use my machine. The other thing is, like, my brother didn't even have like the manual for it or anything anymore. And the machine doesn't have a name on it. It has like a model number at the bottom. So I Googled it and I came across a bunch of machines that look similar and there's like a bunch of different brand ones. And I found a random manual. So we're just gonna wing it. But anyways, happy Tuesday. The sun is shining. It's a little deceiving. It's still kind of chilly, but we're getting there. Spring is right around the corner. I mean, it's technically spring, but like it doesn't feel like spring. But anyways, let's get to work, shall we? I wonder if this guy realizes that I'm just sitting here talking to the camera. I mean, it's not like he even thinks I'm on like FaceTime because like I straight up have a camera right here. That's my DJI Osmo Pocket though, so like that's very like I can't even say the word. I don't even know if that's the right word to use right now. I don't know. It's very discreet. We'll go with that word. We'll go with a word that I can actually say. Alright, let's get the show on the road. So fun fact about me is I have like a chocolate covered pretzel obsession. When I was pregnant with Oliver, I ate so many chocolate covered pretzels. I thought I was gonna give birth to a chocolate covered pretzel. And that obsession has never really like subsided. So anyways, lately, because one day I was really craving chocolate covered pretzels, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make them myself, just gonna melt some chocolate chips, dip my pretzels in there, put them in the fridge for a few minutes and call it a day. And it turned out so good. And then another day I was at work and I was craving chocolate covered pretzels. So there's a Walgreens across the street. Went to Walgreens, grabbed I grabbed a bag of dark chocolate and milk chocolate because I think they were like 2 for $8 or something. I don't remember the price. And I just remember eating them and I was like, these really aren't that good. It was the Flips brand. No offense, Flips. I really used to like you guys. But they just, I don't know. They almost like felt like too sweet or something. Like, I don't know what it was, but they just weren't hitting like the ones that I make at home. Also, guys, you like my espresso machine? Don't mind the brownie bananas. We're gonna make banana bread with those, but that is a task for another time. Got our chocolate chips melting. We got our Snyder's pretzels. The trick is you gotta put parchment paper
on your plate. Otherwise your pretzels will get stuck to the plate, and then as you're trying to take them off, they'll start like breaking. That is the perfect consistency. Just take them. All right, that's what we've got. Honestly, doesn't really matter if you put them in the fridge or the freezer. I'm just doing freezer so that they harden a little bit better and faster, just because I am going to throw them in a Ziploc bag and I gotta head back to work. I just stopped home after picking up Oliver from school, but I'm gonna have to head back to work, so bringing those with me. So popped them in the freezer, letting them harden a bit, and then can't wait to eat them. Happy Thursday, guys. It is pouring outside. I have to pick up Oliver from school now, and it is literally just pouring. It was beautiful this morning. I knew it was going to rain. It said it was going to rain. You could tell it was going to rain. I was just hoping it wasn't going to rain this badly. And the thing is, I walked to the door to pick him up because he likes when I do that. Last year I always picked him up in the loop, but this year, the one day when I picked him up and it was really, really cold, and he's like, it's so cold. I was like, well, I can start picking you up in the loop. And he's like, no. He's like, I like when you come to the door because I like to see your face, or something like that. Or he's like, seeing your face makes me happy. Or I don't remember what he said, but it was super, super cute. And I was like, okay, I'll keep walking to the door. But anywho, I'm really sad about all this rain, but I'm hoping that all this rain means that soon we will have beautiful, warm, sunny weather. At least it's raining and not like freezing and snowing, right? We're trying to look at the positives. Considering how wet we just got, my jacket is soaked, the bottom of my pants soaked, Oliver's shoes, socks, pants soaked. I had an umbrella for him too, but considering how wet we are right now and uncomfortable, I kind of almost take back what I said about how I'd rather this over cold weather and snow. Snow doesn't leave me soaked like this. Oh my god, my pants are so uncomfortable. I'm like, do I change? Do I just wait for them to dry? I don't know, but I gotta go change Oliver. Yeah. It is Friday. The sun is shining, but it is so deceiving. It is extremely cold outside, but the sun is shining, so I mean, we'll take that as a little win. It is currently, let's see, 33 degrees outside. This morning it was like 25, but it felt like 11. But it is 33 degrees out, and I had a little extra time this morning, so I was like, let me see if the Audi starts, just because I never plugged in the trickle charger last time I drove it. And then it started right up, no issues. And I was like, wow, now that it's on, I might as well drive it, right? So drove the Audi today. I figured, I was like, it's just cold, but it's sunny. It's not precipitating. The heat works great in this car, and this car has heated seats. My RAV does not have heated seats. So I was like, you know what? It's like a win-win-win. Except for when the sun is shining like this, you don't even really need your heat in the car because the sun warms up your car, and then you're like overheating with the heat on, right? We do have a fun-filled weekend. Saturday, we are going to a going-away party. So I guess that's fun, but not fun because our friends are leaving and going to California. It's not like we see them very, very often because they do live about an hour away from us, but we see them often enough. They're in the group of friends we always hang out with. So it is sad, but so we have that going tomorrow. That is in the evening, no kids. And then Sunday, I'm taking the kids to an Easter egg hunt. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun, busy weekend. And then next weekend, Milan and I are going on a little road trip. So that'll be fun, too. So we got lots of fun things going on. I feel like I need to go shopping. I literally have no clothes. I know girls always say that, but guys, I literally have, no clothes. I do, but they're, very basic. I have, one pair of jeans that I actually like. So I feel like I need more jeans. And then I just have, basic t-shirts and long-sleeve shirts. I don't know, I want them cute outfits, we're gonna go meeting up with our friends, we're going to visit them, and we're gonna do stuff, we're gonna, obviously go to dinners, and then I don't know what else. I mean, I'm sure they'll show us around and stuff. Anywho, this guy's watching me. He's walking his dog. I'm just so happy to be driving the Audi. I love this car. Love this car. Just those 4 rings, man. Those 4 rings. I remember telling Melon one time that I didn't even need a wedding or an engagement ring. I just wanted these 4 rings right here. I love shifting gears, man. And I clearly need to clean this car because, as we can see, it's a little dirty. And also, I am obsessed with the seats in this car. Like, I love this color. I wish I had seats of this color in my daily, like some kind of brown. I'm obsessed with the brown interior. But I don't think Revs have that. Or maybe they do on, like, new ones, but it's, like, really expensive. I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, I digress. I'll catch up with you guys later. Anyone else have a habit? Oh, sorry, lighting. Anyone else have a habit of running laundry and then not flipping it for like a day? Yeah, so I ran this yesterday at this time, and then I forgot to flip it when I got home last night, and then I didn't feel like flipping it this morning because I was kind of rushing. And now that it's been sitting here, I'm like, do I rewash it on a quick wash cycle? Or do I just put it in the dryer? It doesn't smell weird. I don't know. It's been sitting for like 24 hours almost. I'm just going to run it on a quick wash just for peace of mind. We're going to rerun it on a quick wash cycle. Quick wash. I don't know. I just feel weird about the fact that it's been sitting there for like 24 hours. So just reran that. Oh, getting a phone call. Every time I don't bring my phone with me when I like do something, it rings. But if I bring my phone with me, nothing happens. Hello. Guys, I'm so excited. My aligned filter came for my espresso machine. Ooh, I just hope it fits. I don't know if I got the right size. Let's see. I've been waiting to get this so I can back flush my espresso machine. Oh no, I think it's too big. No, it fits. Oh, yes. So I want to back flush my espresso machine. I'm going to wash this first, just because. I've been wanting to back flush my espresso machine because my brother used regular coffee grounds in it. So I'm going to back flush it and then I'm going to attempt to use it and make myself a cappuccino. So tomorrow we will be testing it out. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. I am feeling so proud of myself. It is currently Friday night. It is 8:24 p.m. I had the blankets washed, so I just put those in the dryer. Now I put the towels to wash. Once those are done, I'll flip those to the dryer tonight, and then tomorrow we can wash blacks. I wanted to hold off on the blacks because obviously I have black pants on, so I want to throw these in while I'm already doing the blacks. So in the morning we'll do blacks, and then we got whites tomorrow. So that's going to be the plan for tomorrow, and then I would like to say we'd be caught up on laundry, but let's be real. By the time all this is said and done, this basket in my room is going to be full again. So, and then Sunday we will do sheets. I've gotten in the habit of every Sunday washing all the bed sheets on all the beds. I actually just pulled these out of the dryer. These have been sitting in there since Sunday. At least they're in the dryer, not in the washing machine. But I've got some clothes on my bed from this morning when I was trying to get dressed for work that I need to put away. I was going to wear a black shirt today and a pair of jeans, but these jeans, they're like ultra low rise, and I don't know, I must have been like super skinny the day I tried them on and stuff, because every time I've put them on since, it's just not it. No. And then these ones are from Old Navy, and I used to wear them a lot actually, and I've never actually loved them, but like they used to fit very well, kind of. I don't know. But I put them on this morning and I really wasn't a fan of them. But we are going to fold this laundry. We're going to like be really proactive this time, get on top of it. Kids are playing, arguing, I don't know, but they're being content. Milan is at his parents' house. He had to help his dad fill some paperwork out, so he's over there. And then once he gets home, we'll do bedtime. But I figured while he's doing that, I might as well fold laundry, and then we will tackle bedtime together. And then I think once we get the kids down, we may enjoy a beverage together and just watch some TV or something. Yeah, last night Milan was so tired he knocked out while I was drinking my tea. You know, it's just, life's exhausting. But tonight we're going to attempt to hang out together for a little bit. have a drink. I just checked in the fridge. I do have some Pinot Grigio. Does Pinot Grigio look like bad? I'm gonna say that bottle's probably been open for like a month. It says like after like 3 to 5 days, like that's the best. After like 5 to 7, the flavor might really degrade, and that's been open for like over a month. So I'm gonna send Milan to the liquor store to buy me a bottle of Pinot Grigio. Also, tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to show you guys my latest breakfast obsession. Honestly, this kind of smells fine. Whatever. We'll dump it. We'll get a new one. At least this stuff's like pretty cheap, so it's kind of whatever. But I should probably get to folding on that laundry if I'm gonna fold that laundry because he'll be home soon. And now, for this disaster. I find it easiest dump everything on the bed and kind of just work from there, you know? If you're working out of the basket, then you're constantly like bending down. And then I also figure since I've been sitting all day at work today, it's a good idea to just stand and fold laundry right now instead of like sitting on the couch. Because sometimes I'll do that. Like on the weekends I'll sit on the couch and fold laundry and watch TV. But I figured since I've been sitting all day at work, this is a good way to kind of stand and stretch everything out, you know? I feel like I'm flying through this pile, honestly. Like, I feel like it looked so big, but I think that might be because one of Milan's hoodies and sweatpants alone, I feel like probably takes up so much space, so maybe that's why. And folding is one thing, then you have to still put it away. That is another thing. Like, a lot of times I will fold laundry once the kids go to bed, but then obviously I can't put it away right away because they're sleeping. So then it'll sit in the basket, folded, and like we will live out of that. Like that's what I will get them dressed out of throughout the week and stuff, but I absolutely despise doing that.
A few moments later.
Wow, does that feel amazing. That feels so incredibly good. Like, wow. The fact that I just folded that laundry and now I don't have to worry about it in the morning. And honestly, like the last few days have been feeling really good because for the longest time I had this basket in my room with clothes of Elena's that like I couldn't fit in her dresser because I needed to like go through it. And I finally did it and I was able to get rid of that basket in my room that had her clothes in it. And just not having that basket in here all the time has made a world of a difference. I need to move her diaper bag. That's her diaper bag that's the diaper bag I've had since Oliver. So that diaper bag is like 6 years old. The one zipper's broken on it. But like when we go places, I bring them each like an extra pair of clothes and like their water bottles. I always throw it in that backpack. I should probably empty the clothes that's in there and put that away because let's do that. That's actually really stressing me out. Let's clean that up real quick. Much better. Oh my god. Little things like that I put off for the longest time that takes like 3 seconds. Like, why am I like this? Why am I the way I am? And now it's time for my favorite part of the day, to use my chirp wheel. I bought this for myself as like a Christmas present 3 years ago, I want to say. I don't even know how many years ago it was. But basically, it's a wheel that you roll on it to crack your back. Oh my goodness. So it came with 3 sizes. This is the smallest one. This is like for deep tissue. And then it has 2 other sizes that are bigger. This is my favorite one. This is why it's in my room. My other 2 are downstairs in my workout area. But someone like Milan, he actually doesn't like this one. He prefers one of the bigger ones. This is like too rough for him, too deep. But I always feel like I need to crack my upper back right here. And I can like never crack it. Like Milan can do that thing where he like kind of picks me up and whatever cracks it. But like he's not always around, right? Insert chirp wheel. This thing, 9 times out of 10 gets all my cracks out. And at night I also really just like to, like at the end of the day when I come home, I really like to just kind of, I use this, get all the cracks out, and then I'll just kind of hang out for a little while. I do have to hold my hair, and then, oh. So like this time, I didn't get any cracks at my upper back, but I got some like in my mid back, and it still felt really, really good. I really just like to hang out like this for a little bit. Kind of just, oh, that feels so good. I look broken. No, I promise, guys, this feels so good. I have a desk job, so I'm hunched over a lot throughout the day. So using this at the end of the day, That is like my favorite way to unwind at the end of the day. Especially what I've also noticed is when I wash dishes at the end of the night, and I don't know if it's just because like I'm also like hunched over the sink, but my back really starts to hurt while I'm washing dishes. So after I wash the dishes, I will usually come in here and do that for a few minutes also. But guys, I love this thing. And I also recently found out they have one that has not like spikes, but it's like more textured, so it's like an even deeper massage kind of thing. I thought about getting that one too, just because I love this thing so much, and it has helped me tremendously. I can't explain to you guys how much like upper back pain I have. It also could be like, you know, chest size, and like the girls are kind of heavy, right? So it's like, I don't know, but I carry a lot of like tension and weight, and there's just a lot going on up here. So this has helped me tremendously. A chirp wheel, not sponsored, but you know, a chirp wheel if you want to work together. I'm feeling good. Oh, and earlier too, remember I started like picking up the house earlier while I was on break? I did manage to get most of the miscellaneous crap off of there. Don't ignore that underneath, but, and then Melon put his laptop up there. And tomorrow I'll wipe that down and stuff. And then this, I know it all still looks like a mess, but it looks way better than it did. Those are like new clothes that have tags on them, so I need to go through and cut the tags off and then wash them. That is like the one thing I despise about kids' clothes, is the amount of tags on them. I guess adult clothes has it too, but like every time the kids get new clothes, it is like I have to mentally prepare myself to go through, cut all the tags off. I don't like ripping the tags off, because you know how many holes I've put in clothes throughout the years, like not even just with the kids, like even like my own clothes throughout the years, all the time, like just ripping all those tags off. So I have scarred myself, got like PTSD from it, so now I cut those tags off. And so I have to like mentally prepare myself to go through, cut all the tags off, and then, you know, run a load of laundry. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and wash these dishes now. I'm just waiting for a little bit more of the oat milk to evaporate, and then I am going to toss in the apples for a second just to rewarm them up, kind of. Apples, letting it all warm up together. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this. I have been in such a kick. You may not believe me, it may not look the most appetizing, but it is. Apple, cinnamon, oatmeal. Oh, and I'm so excited. I've been eating this every day this week. Obsessed. I am currently trying to back flush the espresso machine. At first I got really worried because I had like this E6 message. I don't know, I thought it wasn't working at first. I have went down a cappuccino recipe rabbit hole, and oh my goodness, this stuff is so overwhelming. And I was like, you know what, I think I need to take a break. I haven't worked out in over a week. I was doing so good. I was in such a good routine, and then I got so sick. I think I probably had the flu because Oliver had the flu, and then Elena had the flu, and then I got sick. So I'm like, okay, probably the flu, right? So I got really sick, and now it's been almost 2 weeks actually. So today's Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday, will make it 2 weeks since I like originally got sick. But yeah, so because I was so sick, I obviously wasn't working out. I didn't have energy for anything. And now I'm like, okay, I know I need to work out. Like, I don't want to work out, but I know that I need to, and I know that I'll feel better after, right? Like, you never regret the workout afterwards. And I just had my coffee, and I'm like, you know what? I got a little extra oomph in my step now, and I should probably take a little break before I attempt to make a cappuccino and then drink espresso, right? Because obviously I'm going to be tasting these things. And I'm kind of like putting off getting ready until a little bit later, just because I do want to use my Shark Flex style, and I feel like when I use that, like, my hair doesn't hold for, like, it holds, so yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to be fresh. I want my hair to be fresh for when we go to this going away party later, so I figured I'll get ready a little bit later. My mind is just all over the place all the time. I don't think I'm gonna record any of this workout just because I kind of want to like hurry up and get it done, just because
I feel like I have a lot of time. Like, it's 11:23 right now, and as much as I want to tell myself like, oh, I got time, even though I have 5.5 hours, that sounds like a lot of time, but it is not a lot of time, because obviously if you're a parent, you know that you are pausing your life a million times throughout the day to do things for the kids, right? So I just gave them some snacks. They're playing, they're being content. Will they be content for the whole 30 minutes of my workout? I don't know. The workout hasn't even started yet, but like just from the warm-up, I already feel a million heads better from just like stretching out my body. Go move your body. Holy guacamole, that was such a good workout. I did like a little bit of an extra stretch afterwards just because I know I'm gonna be hurting. Now let's try to look up a recipe for a cappuccino on chat, and then I'm gonna go mix up my electrolytes and creatine. Creatine helps tremendously with muscle recovery in my opinion. And then electrolytes just to make sure I'm getting enough, you know, hydration today, because I'm really bad about my water intake on weekends. Like weekdays, I feel like I'm so good about it while I'm at work. But on the weekends, I'm horrible about it, which is funny because I feel like most people always say they're opposite. But for me, really good Monday through Friday. Weekend comes, water, what's that? So it gave me a recipe which was very similar to all the other things I've been reading, where it was like 18 to 20 grams of espresso. So obviously I guess that you just gotta fine tune that to yourself. It gave me a better idea, I feel like. So it gave me the recipe for how much espresso, how long, and how much milk. This one actually said 4 to 5 ounces of milk, which I feel like other things I saw said like 3 to 4 ounces of milk. And then like so when I originally asked it, just said give me a good cappuccino recipe to make a cappuccino at home with the amount of espresso I should use, how long it should brew, and how much milk I should froth. And then it gave me all this stuff, and then it said if you want to give me a specific machine you're using and grinder so I can fine tune it a little better, let me know. So I gave it the machine that I believe I have. I don't know, there's like no name on it, there's just a model number. I said the one that I think I'm using. So like I can change like the temperature and stuff of my espresso machine. I mean, I'm sure you can on most of them. And so like the video as I was watching about said machine, the guy has it set to 96. And now like chat told me like if you wanted it as medium roast, use like 93 to 95 degrees Celsius. This is Celsius. Dark roast 90 to 93, and light roast 95 to 97. So like the 96 puts me right at a light roast. So obviously I think this is going to take some fine tuning. Everyone kind of, I guess, has like a little bit of a preference of what they like. But I'm really excited. I am very, very excited to attempt this. So I think I'm gonna go attempt this now. Sometimes I really wonder about myself. The last question that chat asked me was, okay, like what kind, if I want to tell it what kind of roast I'm using, like a light roast, dark roast, medium. And so I Googled it to see what kind of roast the beans that I got were. Guys, the bag straight up tells me brewing instructions, 18-gram dose, 20 to 30 seconds. All I had to do was really read the bag and I would have known. You made it! Good job. Alright, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. Like I'm making this for myself, but we're gonna try it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 18 grams of espresso, for 25 seconds, and then I'm thinking I'll just do 3 ounces of milk to froth, and I set the temperature to 93 degrees Celsius because that's what chat told me to do. So that's the recipe we're going to start with. We're going to give it a try. Milan will be home in like 2 seconds, and then yeah, we're going to try this out. So let's do it. Coffee straight up tells you what to do. And I did already just run this through, and I ran the steamer to make sure I got all the water out of it. So, grab my fancy little scale. Zero that out. Alright, we are at 18 grams. Never done this before. Ooh, that is satisfying. Okay, make sure that's nice and tight. All right,
I am going to get my milk ready right away. I do not have a little mug, so I'm thinking I will brew it in this. So let's find it. Oh. Just kidding. And I had this one warming up there. Do you fit? Oh, there we go. All right. All right, guys. Here goes nothing. I'm so excited. So it's set to go for 25 seconds. Ooh, okay. Now I'm gonna steam this milk. Oh boy, wish me luck. Okay. Okay, that was the hardest part. Okay. And there we have it, my very first cappuccino. I feel like I should have frothed more milk. I was just thinking because it kept saying 3 to 4 ounces. That I should go with a 3 since I was only doing 18 grams instead of like more. And it said on chat, like when I said how many seconds, it said the seconds aren't really what's important. It's like the consistency. But it said typically it's between 20 or 25 seconds, and I went for 38 seconds with the frothing of the milk. So I think I should have done more milk though. I think I didn't froth enough milk. It's just very, very hot right now. So I'm gonna wait a few seconds. I am like so impatient though, I just wanna try it. But I definitely feel like I needed more milk. Oh, my baby made me ice cream.
I have pointer peaks.
Thank you. Alright, moment of truth. Let's try my cappuccino. There's no frothiness to it though. I definitely messed up with the milk. I feel like it's bitter. Yeah, that's gonna take some tweaking. I feel like I'm gonna go through an entire bag of espresso just to like perfect this recipe. Let me see what chat said. It said if it's bitter or to do something. I'm an idiot, guys. Chat told me to use 4 to 5 ounces of milk, not 3. So I definitely messed up with the milk. Well, Melon's home now. So we're gonna make another one. We're gonna make him one. We're gonna attempt this one more time. I'm gonna move this into a different cup because I need to use this cup, obviously. Alright, I should have set because you can set this one that's like an automatic thing, you can change the time on it, and I had it set to 25. I should have changed it to like 26. I'm debating if I want to keep it at 25 for 1 to 26 seconds, but then I gotta hold this button, I think, so. Maybe we'll do that this time. We'll do 26 seconds and I will hold the button. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh no, I think I just wasted espresso. Oh, because I don't have to hold it. That's what it is. Milk didn't froth though. I'm not understanding the milk process.
It's too noisy and I closed my door again.
I heard.
I am
Alright, learning how to froth milk is gonna be a challenge.
making so much.
Maybe I should have moved this. Maybe this needed to be at a different angle. Why is it so difficult? There's no frothy milk. Oh, I just spilled that. Looks better this time. Tastes better, but we're not quite there yet.
There was my hat in your car.
Why is this so difficult?
It doesn't taste bad to me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't taste bad. It's just not a cappuccino.
Fit
check. Alina doesn't like my face. Fit check. The shirt is kind of loose, so it keeps like not looking that great, but we're just go with it.
I see not one.
Whee!
I can swing by the sun.
Oh, okay.
That was so fun, but so cold. Whew, it is freezing outside. Well, it's like when the wind hits. With the sun, it's actually pretty, like, not that bad. It's kind of nice. I mean, it says it's 45 degrees, but feels like 30. It was cold, but it was so fun. It was worth it. I mean, we had our hat, we had our gloves. Elena did have to take her gloves off to actually get the eggs. They, like, sent the group of 0 to 5 out first, and then, like, bigger kids. So, and you were trying to get 15 eggs. And then, you know, kind of like get out of there so the other group could go. But it was so much fun. Elena did get one of the golden eggs, so she got like a big prize. So she got this. It's got a gift card for Roblox. It's funny, Oliver didn't want to come because he's like, that sounds boring. Well, he's not going to think it's so boring when he sees she got a Roblox gift card. So, and then the Easter Bunny came. Got pictures of the bunny. Oh, so cute. So cute. But yeah, that was fun. So got a couple miscellaneous toys, or like miscellaneous prizes. But it was fun because if you got one of the golden eggs, you got a golden ticket, and then you had to scratch it. It was so fun. That was a good time. It was worth freezing over. I mean, realistically, we were only out there for an hour. It's actually really funny because it kind of felt like longer than an hour. I think we got here at 10:50, and it is now 12:02. So. And it was nice because it was also like they did it at a playground, like a park, you know, and there's a playground. And then afterwards, Elena wanted to swing for a little bit, so she was swinging, went down the slide and stuff. So we had a really good time.
And then I went on the slide.
Yes. Made another attempt at a cappuccino, and honestly, I gotta say, I think this one's the best one yet. I still haven't mastered frothing the milk and getting the milk to be like the consistency that I needed to for a cappuccino, but so far this is the best one I've made. And like I said, the milk just didn't have that like frothy, nice consistency. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like just the steamer that's on this machine. I don't know if there's just like a method to the madness that I'm not doing. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like. And I will see you in the next one.